The theme of this conference is adding IT value during difficult economic times. But that we can leave off that last part. We should be adding value during any time. And one way of doing that is through collaboration. Whether it's collaboration with our corporate partners, with other distributed units on campus like engineering, the ag school, or whether it's with central IT. And throughout the membership, we know there are schools that have very good relationships with their central IT and maybe some that don't. And we have an opportunity here today. We have 3 CIOs that represent 3 prominent schools within the Big Ten and who have good relationships. And so we'll have some discussion about that. And those relationships can be, for example, you can be a consumer. As you know, you can just log onto their network and use their network. You can be a partner and be an innovator. For example, for us at Penn State, we were able to collaborate with Kevin's team to create a content management system. And that can be also just being a pilot for some of the stuff that's happening at Central IT. Another thing is business schools have typically been innovators in the IT world, and often Central IT will adopt those innovations. One of the things, again, that we had done at Penn State was e-testing. We had done that in the business school and has been adopted campus-wide. So with that, let me discuss the individuals we are fortunate to have with us today, physically and virtually. Ronald Kramer, VP for IT and CIO at the University of Wisconsin-Madison, and he's been physically here with us all morning, so he's listened to a lot of the discussions that have been taking place on this subject, and actually did a little summary for us, which he's going to share with us before we kick it off. So Kevin Maroney, the CIO of Penn State, and Brad Wheeler, the VP in IT and CIO of Indiana University. You can hear a little bit about our discussions before we actually get into the panel format. So I want to thank all 3 of you for taking the time out of your very busy schedule to be with us and help us become better partners with you in adding the most value, as Dan Smith told us, transforming students' lives as benefit of what we really do is what we add back to the colleges. So with that.